Just the British public that are very annoyed about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and those titles to their two children, Prince Archie and Princess Lily. As we've told you previously here on this show, it's a strange thing, isn't it? Because way back when Meghan claimed that titles meant nothing, she then, as we later found out, refused the offer, the honour of the Earl of Dumbarton, wanting to hold out for something better, so it would appear. That possibly came quicker than even she could have imagined. But of course, as Lily and Archie are now on the royal website in the line of succession, not many people, particularly staunch royalists, are very happy about this particular situation. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London's King's Cross. Beautiful St Pancras building behind me. Hope you're all well. Let's have a wave today. Nice to see you. Absolutely. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Also, thank you for your lovely comments as we're at King's Cross about the recent story regarding the Flying Scotsman. So many of you have fond memories. I remember an annual coming out even when I was a kid, so it was still really popular then. It's one of those trains, isn't it, that, you know, it's a bit like the Orient Express. Everybody knows it, but so few of us have been lucky enough to go on it. If you do see it flying around as it's on this tour in the United Kingdom, give it a wave. It's truly a part of history, royal history now. Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. You see, this story, as I say, is getting a lot of traction because people genuinely are very annoyed at this particular situation. Now, as you know, with Harry and Meghan, they really were thrilled to find out that King Charles had bestowed, rightfully, I have to say, in the line of succession, the titles of Prince and Princess on their children, those very little seen children. And that's really the problem over here for the British public. You see, they feel, as we know ourselves, that titles are pretty irrelevant over in the United States of America. So why did they hang out for them? But as we also know, they hung out with domain names, etc. So what's interesting now is, according to a very good source, Prince William really does read the room regarding public feeling. He has to. Very soon, dare I say, and I don't mean this in a cruel way, it could become his kingdom. It's just the nature of the job. As Prince William famously said once, he doesn't relish the opportunity of taking on that role, not because he doesn't wish to do his very best in it, but it means that he loves someone near and dear to him. You understand? But you see, he also understands that the British public won't necessarily put up with some of these archaic sort of traditions that have lasted, say, throughout the last 70 years for our wonderful monarch, Her Majesty the Queen, and carried through, of course, by King Charles. And one of them would be to remove titles from people who are simply not relevant to the monarchy. And I don't mean that in a cruel way. But if you think about it, already in their very young lives, they don't know any of their family, cousins, heritage, anything to do with it, and yet they're bestowed these particular titles. It doesn't sit well with the British public, and I've been told by a close source, very close to the Prince of Wales, that this will be something that he would personally rectify. So if I were Harry and Meghan, perhaps enjoy the moment for now, because while titles still may mean nothing to Meghan, they literally will mean nothing if they're removed. And that is the feeling, according to a very close source within palace walls. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.